goodness gracious, holy moly. Man, look at the size of this thing. Yo, Gordon. What? A new KSL just came in. Another one? Seriously? Dude, this is huge. Seriously, how huge can it be? Holy moly, now that's what I'm talking about. Come on, give me that. Hello, what is up guys, I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we got ourselves a KSL M4, even though that it says CSL on the body, but the brand is KSL. I know, it is pretty confusing. So, the KSL M4. And goodness gracious, holy moly, the size of this thing is absolutely out of this world. I can't even fit the whole blaster in the frame. Okay, maybe I can. But seriously, the length of this blaster is totally insane. And of course, because of the intimidating size, it looks aesthetically pleasing for blaster lover like me. What else is aesthetically pleasing if you ask me? That is of course Mac Potato. Because this video wouldn't be possible without the help from Mac Potato for helping me to get this blaster. That's a smooth segue. Mac Potato is a local Malaysian online foam dart blaster seller who sells rare imported foam dart blaster, just like this one. And if you guys are also interested with other options, Mac Potato got you covered. Link is in the description down below. In the box, we got the blaster itself, a handguard, a buttstock, a Picatinny rail, a fake suppressor, a barrel extension, a fake scope, a fake red dot sight, a laser, a 15-round magazine, a grip, battery charger and screwdriver, an unjamming rod, 30 darts, safety goggle, and a manual. So let us first install the Picatinny rail. Just slide it in on top of the blaster just like so. To install the handguard, align it with the barrel and twist it in place. Friction fit the barrel extension and friction fit the fake suppressor. Removing the fake suppressor, it will reveal a flash hider. To put on the buttstock, align it with the blaster, push it in and it will click in place. To install the scope as well as other accessories, loosen up the nut, put it on the rail, and tighten it up. The process is the same with other accessories. The battery compartment is located at the right hand side of the blaster. Unscrew the cover, open the cover, connect the battery, put the battery in, close the cover, and screw it tight. Load in some darts, put in the magazine, and this is how the blaster looks like with everything installed. Okay, first look at the blaster and holy moly, the size of this thing is totally out of this world. I mean seriously, look at the barrel extension of this thing. This is crazy. This is definitely going to drop the performance dramatically. I'm telling you, this is way too long. Okay, let us remove the fake suppressor. I mean, come on, look at this. It's this long. So the M4 attachment over here looks pretty similar with all of those M4 attachment outside for those clone Stryfe. Material-wise, it felt the same as well. It is made out of ABS plastic. Same goes with the buttstock. The buttstock is made out of a combination of metal rods with ABS plastic. Yes, you hear me right. Metal rod. I mean, come on, take a look at these. These metal rods are thick. I mean, thank God that the metal rod is not too long because this blaster doesn't really have like an adjustable buttstock, and if it is too long, it's going to be really hard to handle a blaster this long. And speaking about the buttstock is again one of those Nerf and Stryfe compatible buttstock, where you can pretty much put it in any N-Strike compatible blaster. The accessories that came with the blaster is of course overwhelming, of course not to mention that the metal buttstock. We got a fake reflex sight over here. As you can see, it is pretty obvious that it is a fake EcoTag. We got a fake scope over here. Of course, we got a handguard with Picatinny rail and everything. We got a laser, which is not fake. We got a grip over here with a built-in flashlight, which is cool. And of course, a rubber-coated suppressor, which is fake as well. After removing the suppressor, of course, we got a flash hider, which is again removable. The Picatinny rail situation on this blaster is definitely overwhelming. Just by the handguard itself, there is 4 rolls of Picatinny rail. On the blaster body itself, of course, we got an entire roll of Picatinny rail, and not to mention there is 2 tiny Picatinny rail on both sides of the main body. The firing mode of this blaster is of course similar with the MP5 and the Kriss Vector. We only have full auto, just like so. The only way to engage in semi-auto is of course trigger discipline. A little bit something like that. The blaster comes with a 5.56 looking magazine over here, which is very suitable with this layout because this is a M4 layout. There is a magazine release lever over here where you can just press it and remove the magazine. Just like any other KSL or CSL blaster, you can use Nerf magazine. This is a rapid strike magazine and it fits. Let us talk about the main body of the blaster. As you can see, aesthetically, it is very similar. Of course, basically the same kind of body that the MP5 uses or the Kriss Vector uses as well. We got the same camo pattern, we got the same orange stripe. Basically, what you get is a smooth rubber-coated body with absolutely no panel lining at all. And because of that, the main body of the blaster over here does not look like a Stryfe anymore. The only similar part I would say that is the grip over here. As you can see, the sling mounting point over here is pretty much similar with a rapid strike or a Stryfe. Speaking about the grip, of course the size is on the smaller side. Definitely not the most comfortable grip for people with big hands, but again the thickness is just okay. And of course there will be a flywheel trigger located on the grip because this is a flywheel power blaster. Regarding the flywheel, okay guys, this is weird because the flywheel on this blaster rev a lot more aggressive than the MP5 and the Kriss Vector. The sound is louder, the vibration is stronger. Okay, here's the thing. I suspect that they actually use a different set of motor for this blaster. Okay, seriously, I don't know why, but I'm going to test it out. So without further ado, let us go test this blaster out. Okay, the performance of the blaster is unexpected. Seriously, I thought that with such a long barrel, this is going to be really bad. But seriously, the performance of this blaster is actually not bad. And my suspect is correct. For this blaster, I think they are using a completely different sets of motor. Because with such a long attachment, this blaster can actually shoot from 69 FPS all the way to 82 FPS. Holy moly, this thing can go up to 80 FPS with such a long attachment. With such a high FPS rating, of course, out of curiosity, I will definitely wanted to try to remove every single front extension over here to see what we are getting. I mean, take a look at the extension over here. With absolutely no attachment, just like this blaster can actually shoot from 88 FPS all the way to 94 FPS, way surpass 90 FPS. I mean, this thing goes beyond Nerf Elite. I mean, this is Nerf rival performance territory I'm talking about. The accuracy of this blaster is not bad. The maximum shooting distance of this blaster with and without the barrel can goes from 7 meters all the way to 9 meters. In this distance, you can definitely score a hit. Of course, without the barrel extension, it might affect the accuracy a little bit, but oh boy, this blaster is going way above 90 FPS without the barrel extension, so I'm okay with the compromise. Operating this blaster so far, I did not encounter any major jams, just that once in a while when you are trying to perform a semi-auto firing, sometimes the darts does not come out. Just like so, as you can see, there is a dart in there, but it only happens once in a while. The blaster also comes with one of these unjamming rod, which I absolutely did not encounter any situation where I need to use this unjamming rod. Overall, I would say that this is a pretty straightforward flywheel blaster with decent amount of performance. So in conclusion, if you guys are looking for a huge, long, intimidating blaster with good performance, this over here might be the one to go with. So yep, that's all today guys. Like this video if you like it, dislike this video if you do not like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course I'm going to see you in the next video. Adios guys!